Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope everyone has a wonderful day today, spending it with the ones you love and those you acknowledge as close-knit family. Family is not just blood. Family is the one that you're bonded with and everything. So I can see on my playback screen that I look a whole lot better than I did just in yesterday's video. So sorry for the turning point last night being late. I was trying yesterday morning. I was trying to get it finished, and I got halfway through it, and I just kept falling asleep. So I said, I'll come back later and get it done before 7. Well, you know it. When I went out of the county, went to Bushnell, come back, and it was after 7, or actually it was after 8 before I even got it posted. So sorry for that, people. Sorry for that. But hey, it still got out at a reasonable time last night. So, but this one is going to be, this is your episode 911. And some of you may thinking it should be 14? 13 or 14? 10 on Monday, 11 on Tuesday. Yeah, it should be 13. Episode 913 today. But since I missed Monday and Tuesday, all I did was push the numbers back. The Monday and Tuesday Days of Praise are recorded, and they will be released at a later time. First one is being released Saturday evening as a Saturday bonus video, and the second one will not be available until next week. That's the way I'm gonna put them out. I'm gonna put them out as Saturday videos. So hopefully I can get the new books this weekend. Or if I don't get them this weekend, if I don't go to church Sunday, I'll go to church on Tuesday night, because we're starting choir practice. We're doing practicing for our Christmas cantata, just the choir cantata. We've got a pretty good one set up, and we got to start going through it. Where our Christmas cantata is supposed to be the 18th. I think that's what the Sunday before Christmas. That's when our cantata is supposed to be. So, but it is what it is. But I am looking a whole lot better than I did yesterday, especially that spot right in there. If you're not knowing what you're seeing, you're not going to notice the swelling, but it has way down since yesterday. Wow, way down since I recorded yesterday morning. Wow, this is still sore. It's got a couple of spots where you can feel a swollen spot, and then the inside around the gum and the tooth. But that's a quick update on my end. So I was just so bad I did not want to run the risk of freaking people out by trying to do video and my face being hurting. And then I had all this up here was swollen. So I did not want to run the risk of trying to record with that on my face. I didn't want to look hideous. I didn't want to freak people out. So, but today's schedule, all 3 of the videos, I'm going to title them as Thanksgiving 2022. And this will be number 1. The afternoon one will be number 2, and the turning point will be number 3. Well, you'll have to look in at the description or watch the video to find out what the title of the video is. So. But like I said, I pushed the numbers back a couple of days since I missed a couple of days. I'm just going along with the numbers like they are. So, see, when I left off on Sunday, I left off on 909. So I just picked up yesterday with 910, and then today's 911. And no, it's not Patriot Day. I just figured I'd wear a special hat because of the holiday. I didn't have nothing, no turkeys or nothing, no festive leaves and stuff like that to put behind me to try to set it off. So, and no, it's not a patriotic holiday. I wasn't gonna put the flag up there. Only patriotic holidays will have the flag behind me. So, and if I ever get a system set up for a good system to where I can have like a green screen or something behind me, and then put it in the system, have a backdrop. Every holiday will have a backdrop, and then all other special days will have backdrops. But then the rest of the regular days will have I'll try to, if I record 2 or 3 days in a row, I'll try to have the same backdrop for those regular days. Or I'll try to figure out what the way I do my day names, like Fantastic Monday, Terrific Tuesday, Glorious Hump Day Wednesday, stuff like that. I'll get backdrops for those days, and if it's a regular day, then I'll just put those back. Then I'll set those up for a backdrop, or I could have a backdrop from in the office or something. But I could be sitting out here and got no. I could have a backdrop, and no matter what time of day it is, I could have a backdrop to make it look like it's daylight outside, but it's just a backdrop. But I will rambling again. But today's Thanksgiving number 1, we're going to be talking about episode 911 part 1. And we're going to be giving thanks for Christian friends. Beginning with 1 Thessalonians 1 verse 2 from Henry M. Moore. So if you're excited about another Thanksgiving, smash that like button. Let me know what your plans are for today. What's your dinner situation? How, if you've got people coming over to your house, you're going over to somebody else's house, or what your plans are for Thanksgiving dinner. You're going to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in a few hours. That's a tradition. So let me know. But I think festivities pick up about 10 o'clock, and the main part of the thing doesn't get started till 11. The main part with all the balloons. So that's a tradition. Just like it is with Christmas. Even though sometime this weekend, Disney World will do the Christmas Day parade now, but you won't. Then they'll record it, and then on Christmas Day they show it on TV. Because they don't want people have to be out on Christmas Day having to do a parade. Because they probably closed down for Christmas. The park is probably closed on Christmas to let everybody spend it with their families. Or whoever they spend it with. So they just go ahead and get the parade done out of the way during the Thanksgiving weekend. And then when Christmas rolls around, they play it. So that's what I've heard. So, or they may get it in the first part of December and do it the first part of December, which sometime after Thanksgiving during the first week of December, they'll do the parade, and then you'll see it on Christmas Day. So everybody that's involved in it is with their families, so they don't have to. But subscribe if you do. Turn on notifications. Share the video and channel with your family and friends to help me reach that 30 subscribers by January 1st, 2022, which is fastly approaching in about 4 weeks. 4.5 weeks. So if you'll get on the ball, get that number to 30, I will greatly appreciate you. And I'm back down to 22. Somewhere along the line, I lost one of them. So, but we'll see what we're doing. So, but if you do that for me, I'll greatly appreciate each and every one that helps me reach those points. And if we make it to 30 before the 1st, we'll go to 50 and extend it to Valentine's Day. And then I like to be at 100 by my birthday. So I'm giving you about 5.5 months to get to 100 on that end. So, and I will appreciate everyone that helps me get to that point. So that would be a great birthday present. So, but 1 Thessalonians 1:2, we give thanks to God always for you all, making mention of you in our prayers. We all have much to be thankful for. It is certainly appropriate to give audible thanks for our daily bread, whether in private at a family meal or in a public at a free restaurant. In fact, Jesus set the example. Give us this, our daily bread. Daily bread. Get it? When he miraculously fed the multitude beside the Sea of Galilee, he began with a prayer of thanksgiving. He took the 7 loaves and the 2 fishes and gave thanks and broke them. He blessed it and broke it, and thousands were fed. He healed a crippled man in another man's home. But on Calvary's mountain, that old cross was fused. Oh, sorry, wrong time of the season. That's an Easter, somewhat of an Easter song. But when he blessed the bread and he broke it and broke the fish up, and thousands of people were fed. And they did all eat, were filled. And you remember how many baskets of leftovers were left after he broke 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. He broke them all up and thousands of people were fed and still had leftovers. 5,000 people and they still had leftovers. Out of 5 loaves of bread, or 7 loaves of bread, and the 2 fishes. And that comes out of Matthew 15, 36 and 37. So it is good to give thanks for our food and shelter and clothing, but the blessing of loving Christian friends is even more thankworthy. So the first letter of the Thessalonians was possibly Paul's first Spirit-inspired letter to Christian friends, and Paul began with a testimony of thankfulness to God for them. See, look at the verse. We give thanks to God always for you all, making mention of you in our prayers. So when Paul wrote to the Philippians, he began similarly. I thank my God upon every remembrance of you. Philippians 1:3. And to the Colossians he started the same way. We give thanks to God and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, praying always for you. Colossians 1:3. The same, and even he did the same when he wrote his epistle to the church of Corinth. 1 Corinthians 1:4. I thank my God always on your behalf for the grace of God which is given you by Jesus Christ. So in each one of those he said thank. He gave the word thank in there. So even when writing to the Christians at Rome, when he had not yet met personally, he wrote, first I thank my God through Jesus Christ for you all. Romans 1:8. He also thanked God for his personal friends, Timothy. 2 Timothy 1:3 and Philemon, verse 4. Philemon being one chapter, that's verse 4 of Philemon. So throughout our Christian life journey, we develop lasting Christian friends and can thank God for all of them. What a blessing to have such friends, and how fitting it is to give God special thanks for them at this time. So that's all I have for today. Coming up tomorrow in your beautiful, fabulous Friday, November 25th, 2022, we're going to, in episode 912, part 1, we're going to learn to abide. From John 15, 4 and 5, so that would be part of the John Teachings of John playlist. So, stay tuned to that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but you'll see that. I'll get to that sometime later today, but you'll see that tomorrow after 7. So coming up in part 2 of today's Thanksgiving 2022 trilogy, episode 911, part 2, your daily bread passage for your Thanksgiving Thursday, your blessed, thankful Thanksgiving Thursday, November 24th. We're going to be talking about hopes and longings from Amy Butcher Pye, derived from Proverbs 13, 12 through 19. So stay tuned for that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but you'll see that later after 1. And probably it might be even 2. I might even put it at 2 o'clock. But with that said, with that said, I love you, appreciate you, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe. And all He's saying to 2022 and beyond. And until later, peace out, everybody. So long, farewell. Come back later after maybe 2 o'clock. I might push it to 2 for today only. And we'll be talking about hopes and longings from Amy Butcher Pye, derived from Proverbs 13, 12 through 19. So stay tuned for that. I'll get that in just a few minutes, but you'll see that later. About 2 o'clock. So, after 2. So, with that said, God bless everyone, and I'll see you later. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Goodbye.